Hi everybody. Just wanted to check in real quick. Some of you may know it's been kind of a rough few weeks since I last visited with you. I think on the last time I said that I was going to be flying to Dallas to go spend some time with my family, and my nephew Richie was not doing well, and as it turns out, we lost Richie on March 12th, and I did get there in time. I got there, I flew out, changed my flights and did an emergency. I was in South Florida when I found out that I needed to be there like right then, so I was able to get a nonstop flight out of West Palm Beach and flew directly to Dallas, and then got to spend the last evening with just an amazing group of family and friends sitting around singing and candles lit, and just a really beautiful evening. That was Richie's last evening, and then he passed on Monday morning, and I was there for the rest of the week, and flew home on Friday. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, so flew home, managed to start getting sick on Thursday night, and then by Friday I had a cold fully forming, and then got home and then started making plans to fly back the next weekend, which was, oh gosh, it's just a blur. Anyway, so that was this past weekend. So Dave and I flew back for Richie's service, and we got there Friday. Dave's got this cold, and both of us have just been, running fevers, and earlier in the week, and it's just been, it was, really crazy, but managed to get better enough to, where fevers were abated, and, and got on the plane and flew to Dallas Friday night, and then for Richie's service on, then celebration on Saturday, which was extraordinary, and standing room only, and just an amazingly beautiful, diverse group of family, friends, people that my brother's family that Rick hadn't seen in 20 years, people that came out, and it was amazing. And so now I'm back, and figuring out the new normal, and so just I really don't know what that is, and I am still getting over this cold and trying to figure out what's next, and we'll see. I have a lot of beautiful things in the works, and Richie has been such an inspiration for everyone in my family, and pretty much everyone that he meets or met. It's been, for 5.5 years we've been on this path of, with his cancer diagnosis, and it's, and throughout it all, he's, for him it was always, it was why not, he was, he was the perfect one to show us how it's done. And from here on, I have to use him as my inspiration, and for where this goes, and what my direction. All his friends are saying, be like Richie. That everything to him was a blessing, and didn't matter what. And someone was talking about Richie suffering, and it's like, I don't know that he ever really felt like he was suffering. I think for him everything was an opportunity, and it was a gift, and he honestly, and that was how he felt, and it's awe-inspiring to watch a young man with such unwavering faith move through the world, and to take whatever was given him with just joy and grace, and an open heart. And so we'll see what's going. I'm just trying to figure things out a little bit. My house has, we don't have dust bunnies. We have like dust rhinos. There's just, everything's just, it's just crazy. Nothing's had any attention to it. My yard is, everything is dead from, multiple freezes. And so, and I just, I want to be out in the yard, and I want to be back at my work table. I want to be doing all these things, but first I have to get better. First I have to get some energy, and but I just wanted to check in and thank everyone for their support and kind words here over the last couple of weeks. It's been really difficult. Obviously, I'm sure this is my family's first experience with losing someone to cancer, and I will say that the blessing, and one of the blessings, there's multitudes of blessings here, but one of the blessings was not watching him just dissipate and be eaten up by the disease. He was it was very quiet. He was at home and surrounded by his parents and his sister and then a couple of friends, and they sang him off to the sounds of Amazing Grace and Alleluia. And I don't think you can ask for anything better than that. So I'm rambling here, which I knew I would do, and I just hope that you'll keep checking in. I feel like there are beautiful things to share, and there's so much beauty in the world and so much to be inspired by, and that needs to be the focus, and we need to be that light, and I want to be a focus for that, and to share that and provide tools and inspiration for others that are going along the same path. And I hope you'll continue to join me on this path, and it promises to be beautiful and inspiring. And thanks for keeping up. Bye.